Hi, I'm Kacey McKinnon. I am at San Diego High School where the Cavers are hosting Mission Bay, and I am joined by State Farm, and this is Brad's son. Brad, tell me why you're here today and a little bit about Quotes for Good.
So I'm a State Farm agent in the Mission Hills community right nearby. This is the closest high school to me, so I wanted to be able to be very community oriented and pick a high school that represented kind of the brand of our area. Obviously there's a lot of history behind San Diego High School. I mean, a lot of amazing athletes that have come through here, Charger players, you've got Olympic athletes, and so I think it's a beautiful partnership. Part of the reason we're here is because we want to give back. State Farm is all about community service, making sure that we are doing our job for people around us. We've been around almost 100 years, and part of the reason we have is because we try to serve families and schools like this, communities. What I'm trying to do is the Quotes for Good campaign. State Farm has agreed to be able to co-op and co-sponsor me as an agent for every quote that is generated. Anyone who comes up to my booth and grabs a giveaway and they're willing to get a quote with me for insurance, I'm going to give $5 to the school, and then State Farm in turn, the corporate side, is going to give $5 and be able to match me for that contribution.
So Brad, you're telling me that you don't have to spend any money?
Correct. No, in fact, everything's free. Yeah.
So how does it feel to be helping out such a historic program here?
Well, first of all, it's a big honor. There's not many high schools around San Diego that have this kind of history. So to be able to have this partnership, I believe that we're going to be able to kind of grow and develop. And I'm one of the first agents as part of this, football program. And I hope that it expands to other sports. We're looking at possibly basketball and baseball, and this is just the start of something that's going to bring a lot of fruition.
Brad, who's going to win the game tonight?
Well, guys, what do you think? I mean, this is a really hard one.
If I had to guess.
All right, first off, tell us who you are.
I'm Danny. I work for Brad at State Farm.
Who's going to win in the game tonight?
San Diego High, of course. Right?
Go Cavers.
Brad, what do you have to say? Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about what you do for State Farm.
I work for Brad in our office. Kind of a jack of all trades. I do sales and essentially run the office most of the time. Right, Brad?
Yes.
Just kidding. I'm Brad's number one guy, though, and I'm happy to be here.
What does it mean to you to be out here supporting San Diego and the Cavers?
Absolutely. I feel like it's great that we're able to have the opportunity to give back to the community. I'm a San Diego native myself, 31 years old, all of them spent in San Diego. So I feel a sense of belonging to the community. I haven't been in high school for a while, so it's cool to get back and contribute.
Brad, how are you going to be able to expand to other sports?
Well, that's just it. This is the tip of the kind of iceberg, so to speak. I mean, we feel like this could be a great sponsorship over the long run. Branding, you see my tent, my booth, it's my bear, the good neighbor, like a good neighbor. We feel like we've got a good brand to us, and that carries a lot of weight. And to be able to give money towards the school for their programs, I think that's going to be an easy kind of, hopefully the school will allow us to do more partnership and more co-oping and sponsorship and branding.
I kind of want to go back to the not spending any money part because people don't understand that. Can you tell me a little bit more about how the program works in that way?
Well, in any insurance quote or any insurance agency, for us, nothing costs money, okay? So there's a lot of professions out there where you get charged on an hourly basis or there's a fee involved. For us, we don't charge. We like to look at your overall, household, your cars, your home, your life insurance, and whether you choose to do business with me or my agency or not, it doesn't cost you a dime. But by giving us that opportunity, we feel like it's only right for us to give back to the school and be able to contribute towards their son or daughter's, program, their future, their grandchild. That feels good for us.
Great. Well, Brad, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your time. I'm Kacey McKinnon, reporting from San Diego High School for the Prep Picks and Report.